This one's a little bit different. This is my pitcher pump update. I'm going to share some frustrations with you and things that were not emphasized in any of the videos that I've seen that I can recall. First off, whenever you do this, that cap right there is meant to drive down into the ground. It's meant to be able to take a load, sledgehammer, or in my case, I'm using a fence post driver, which a lot of people also use. Make a sacrificial piece. Make a sacrificial piece of pipe. So, let me put this down. Well, I drove 1, 2, 3 pieces of pipe to the ground using just the cap itself, okay? And they did fine. I had no issues with it. But then when I got finished with the third piece, I wanted to see how deep I was in the ground. So I took a string, put some nuts and bolts on it, dropped it down in there. No, I did not do that. I wanted to do that. That was my goal. I couldn't get this off the pipe. It always just twisted off. I had to take a pipe wrench and get it off. And then I come to find out why. I don't know if you can tell. The threads are gnarled up. They're completely eaten up. Might be able to see it better on this. This was the pipe. The threads are gnarled up. They are coarse. So basically what happened was, as I was slamming down and driving it, it cross-threaded. It collapsed the threads. Those are threads I'm supposed to connect the next piece of pipe to. It didn't work out that way. So I did a sacrificial piece. I made one. Okay, it's just a short piece of pipe with the connector that you're supposed to use when you're doing pitcher pumps. This is not a regular galvanized connector. This is the kind you want to use when you're doing pipes. It's threaded all the way through. That way when you're slamming and bamming, you're not tearing up threads, supposedly. So I've driven the pipe further into the ground. I just measured it, I am now 20 feet deep. The pipe is sticking 3 feet out of the ground. I'm 20 feet deep into the ground. The point is 20 feet deep down. Water at 10 feet. That's good. That's good. You're supposed to be able to draw up water at 5 feet. So that's real good. I don't know why it wouldn't pump up, but I'm going to find out if it will or it won't. Back there, I got the pump soaking. They got leather seals, so you have to soak them and let the seals expand before you use them. You're supposed to do this for a couple hours, maybe even longer. So that's what's going on right now. I got the pipe. You can't see it. Maybe you can. There we go. I got the pipe sticking 3 feet out of the ground. That's a good height to put a pitcher pump on if it'll work. If I need to go down a little bit further, that's fine. Technically, I can add a 2-foot piece of pipe before the pitcher pump reaches its maximum depth. Oh, back to this. Why the sacrificial piece? Why not just buy another one of these and use it? Which I did do, okay? Because it may happen again, and as a matter of fact, I think it did. I went to take this piece off, and it won't come off. It looks like it's cross-threaded and banged on and collapse-threaded again. I think it's because there's not enough threads in there. Or it could be it's just machined wrong. I don't know. That right there has threads all the way through. And I had no issue getting that off or putting it back on the pipe when it comes time. Now, something to beware of, I had to do it with this one too. See how I had to grind that? The fence post driver won't fit over it. You have to grind some of that off. So either you or a friend need to have a grinder to even start with. Anyway, we'll be back in a little bit and we'll see what we've got.
And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up.